California Screamin was my first upside-down roller coaster. And I know it's not changing forever, it's just going away for a little while and coming back as something different. It's just weird standing here knowing that today is the last day I'll experience this ride as California Screamin.
And away you go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scream!
I have so many fun memories of this attraction. I remember driving into Disneyland when California Adventure was being built with my parents and seeing California Screamin being tested before it was even open. And I immediately thought to myself, I have to get on that ride. And then you get in line for the first time, and I remember going in line with my older sister Jordan, and we were both barely tall enough to ride. We're looking at this giant ride that takes off. It doesn't even go up a regular chain lift like other roller coasters we've seen. It takes off 0 to 55 miles per hour. I remember sitting down and just having the time of my life. Right when we got back, I wanted to get back in line and just do it again. It's weird because when you go to Disneyland as a kid, you have some scarier rides, right? Space Mountain, Thunder Mountain, these bigger rides that are roller coasters, but California Screamin in just scale, but to someone who's small, is like, it's huge. It's this massive, towering ride. You can see everything. You get to see almost the entire ride before you go on it, which I think is not like a lot of Disney rides. I mean, think about Space Mountain. You know it's a roller coaster. You know it's in the dark, but you can't see what it is before you go on it. California Screamin is like, no. Look at this. This is what you're about to do. That builds up a lot of fear, like especially for little kids, right? From start to finish, Screamin is a perfect attraction in my eyes. And it's incredibly smooth. For being, almost 17 years old, it feels brand new. Just the second the train leaves the station, you have that swell of music, the anticipation builds.
Not ready? Too bad. Head back, face forward, and hold on like you need it.
And then finally the countdown comes.
Here you go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom. What an incredible launch. It's something that I always like to do, is look to the side as you're launching. You see the world blur past you as you pick up speed. You fly up that hill and you're out of your seat. Screamin was always a must-do for me. Every time you came to California Adventure or just to visit the parks for a little while, with Alex now, we always do Screamin because it always has like a shorter wait. It's such an efficient ride. I mean, look at from an operations standpoint, they're sending out 5 trains on the track at one time. That is unheard of for some other roller coasters that are like California Screamin. And a big part of why California Screamin is such a loved attraction is because of its cast members. They don't get nearly enough credit for the hard work that they do to allow all the guests to have a good time. Every time I go there, I have a positive experience. And so a big thank you to the entire crew at California Screamin. You guys do a great job.
Off we go, have fun screaming, everybody.
I think California Screamin is such a necessary ride for the Disneyland Resort because it's that next step coaster that little ones, after they conquer space and thunder, and they head over to California Adventure, it's like Screamin, this is it. This is gonna be the pinnacle of conquering your fear. And that's what it represents to me, is conquering fear. And California Screamin is the ride that really made me fall in love with roller coasters. And as a lifelong Disneyland fan, I know I should always expect change, right? The parks are always changing. Something's always being built, something's always under construction. And that's a good thing. We need that progress to move on to bigger and better things. But when it's happening to one of your favorite rides in the entire resort, something that holds some personal significance to you, it really hits close to home. So thanks for the memories, California Screamin'. And this isn't a goodbye, just a so long for now. Thank you for watching. My name is Jake, and I'll see you on the next adventure.